From the moment Karma caught up with Sam, the emotional arsonist who thought she could bully the police the same way she did to her own sons.
Oh, you want to see how it works?
Yeah, go ahead. We got a call about domestic. About a 12...
You don't domestic here.
Well, the thing is we have to check it out.
I don't care.
The second time, my grandma was in the bathroom the entire time, and she thought that I attacked him first when it didn't.
You're on arrest for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
To the moment Christy, the ruin maker, was finally forced to reckon with what actually meant.
Okay.
Okay, nobody asked you to come in here. Nobody was breaking things. Eric? No, Eric said that I was breaking things.
She's always breaking stuff in here, causing problems for the family.
Okay.
And nobody in this house likes her.
Placing somebody in fear because of your actions.
My actions because he... Eric, are you serious?
Here are several unbelievable moments when evil parents get what they deserve. Starting with the moment just before disaster, when Lamar was caught trying to hide a little one inside a trash bag for twisted reasons known only to him.
There's a baby in a... We don't know if the baby's unresponsive, if the baby's... know anything. That's why we're coming in here showing urgency.
Yeah, it looked like it was garbage. When I went to hop out the door to see that it was the baby, he was walking towards me saying that it was trash.
All right, listen, when you came back to the room, the first thing you did, you opened the door and you saw the baby in the bag? Okay.
On January the 23rd, 2021, officers were dispatched to a motel after a resident reported a disturbing discovery inside a trash bag. Nothing about the call was ordinary, and as the officers investigated in greater detail, they began to uncover the hideous side of human nature.
Room 105? Yeah. Can you open this for me?
That's what I hear.
You got the med bag?
I got the medical bag. Just go. I got the medical bag. Go.
Room 105? 105?
And 123. That's two.
Police department.
Can you open it?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Is everything okay?
Hold the door. Thank you.
What happened? Is this baby okay?
Yeah, she's asleep.
She's sleeping? Let me check her. Make sure she's okay. She's okay?
Yeah, I'm moving her so she's crying.
All right, so what happened?
It was in the, she had the baby in the bed. He had that baby in the bed. He was trying to scare me.
So what's happened? I don't even know. I just heard that there was a baby in a...
I was laying down. Yeah, that was the baby in the... I don't know why they were saying the baby's in the...
Okay, baby's fine. Baby's breathing.
Okay, yeah, she's breathing. Breathing and conscious. Can you open your eyes for me?
Mine.
Your child? How old is she? Okay, did you have a dispute with somebody over there? With another room or something? Hey, baby.
So was there a dispute or something?
Nah, I
just came from the Dollar Tree.
She was at Dollar Tree. They was out there yelling. I don't know.
So what is the thing with the baby in the bag? I don't know what the...
Like, that was done. But I didn't call nobody in here, call the police. So when I was talking about the baby in the bag, that was out there.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just laying down sitting with me. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they think... They said baby in the bag.
Let them check her out.
Yeah, just let him check.
She was just sleeping on a bed?
Yeah. No, right here with me.
She was sleeping with you?
Here with me.
So how do we get the report of the baby in the...
I don't know how they said the baby in the... That was done. I don't know. No, because we didn't call the police. Maybe, I think because we the only ones that here with the baby, they might have told y'all to come here.
But who reported the baby? Howard Johnson?
I don't know who called you. I don't know who called you guys.
The baby's been in here the whole time with you guys?
Yeah. I was just here the whole time she's been here with me.
They're going to take a look at the baby.
Yeah, they're just gonna make sure she's okay. I know you guys last time. You want to come speak with me?
Do me a favor. Talk to Officer.
Okay, you guys can speak outside.
Okay.
What was going on?
Nah, I was in here asleep. My girlfriend had went to the Dollar Tree to get something because she about to cook. And the police came banging. They said something about baby in the bag. I don't know if we're the only ones in here with a baby, like in a whole, like in this, but I don't know.
The officers could tell that they were trying hard to cover up the truth. The report might have sounded exaggerated, but the officers could tell that the duo was nervous. Hence, they decided to separate them. This time to ask them questions separately, hoping to expose and exploit any gaps in their stories, piece by piece.
So you were in the room with the baby the whole time? Okay, and what happened at the store?
I went shopping.
Okay, and then you came back? And what happened with your baby? She was just sleeping in the room?
She was sleeping in the room, but he had the doll in the freaking bed.
And you thought that was the baby? Did you have... So who called?
I'm guessing my cousin. I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, I was about to ask her if she called.
No, we'll get to that.
The baby was never in a though.
No, the baby was laying right
in here
this whole time.
Okay, so why is the baby not like opening her eyes? Like what's going on?
She was sleeping. She was laying here asleep with me.
Okay, she was sleeping.
Yeah, she was laying down here asleep with me.
Let me see your identification real quick.
My wallet's right there.
My name is Officer. What's your name?
My name is Mo.
I was in the store. I don't check the cameras. I was in the store. They was with each other. He was with her. What's wrong with her?
They're just gonna check her out. All right, listen. They're just checking her out to make sure she's okay. All right.
What the f is going?
What happened?
Why are they taking her?
They're not taking her, ma'am. They're checking her out to make sure everything's okay.
They're just checking her out. Do you want to go see her? Come on, you're the mom. Come on, let's go see her.
Yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go with you. We can go to the ambulance and you can see everything's fine.
So, the baby's been in here. She hasn't been outside in a or anything like that.
The baby's been right here with me, and then I put the baby to sleep. Like, why the police came straight here talking about baby? I don't know.
We heard room 105. There's a baby in a. We don't know if the baby's unresponsive, if the baby's anything. That's why we're coming in here showing urgency, trying to make sure that the baby's okay. Is she a heavy sleeper? Is that what it is?
That too. She sleep just like I do. She sleep just like I do.
Heavy sleeper.
Heavy sleeper. Just like mouth open. Like if I can go on her phone and show you pictures of me and sleep the same way. Heavy sleeper.
They seemed convinced that they had covered their tracks with fake tears and half-baked fabrications, but they hadn't yet accounted for one thing: the 911 caller. The same concerned voice that initiated the investigation.
My cousin were related, so when I opened the door, it was like somebody knocked and ran away, but you could hear like the plastic at my front door. So when I opened the door, I'm looking and it looked like
you put the baby right in front of your door?
Yeah, it looked like it was garbage. When I went to hop out the door to see that it was the baby, he was walking towards me saying that it was trash. He came and picked the bag up as soon as I was there and was like, I messed up. So I'm scared running back down here, like you better not be saying what I think you're saying. As he was running that way, my cousin was coming from the store, so she wasn't in the room, I guess, when the whole situation happened. I kid you not, those grocery bags are her bags from Dollar Tree.
So then she got back and they saw her.
When she got back, we all met at the same time. When she got back, I was running down the hallway, called her out here, and we all basically were saying that like something happened to the baby. He had her in place.
Was the baby inside here with both of you guys? With
No, she didn't have with me.
Just with you?
Yeah, the baby.
Okay, signal for me. Here you go. Alright, just put your hands on your back. Just cooperate, alright?
The officers had already figured out Lamar, but when they returned to Shania, they stumbled onto a darker detail that didn't sit right, making it unclear if she was protecting the truth or helping to bury it beyond reach.
Why did they call?
I guess they heard a commotion. When you were, you said when you found the doll in the bag.
Yeah, but that wasn't me. My cousin said that the cops were already on their way before.
So did you have a commotion going on in the room?
That's from Dollar Tree, no.
So you have no idea?
No.
Okay.
No idea.
I'm just trying to figure out how the whole baby in the thing even came about.
I was walking, and Lamar was walking down the hallway, and my cousin was they was yelling at each other, him and my cousin.
All right, listen. When you came back to the room, the first thing you did, you opened the door and you saw the baby in the bag.
No, he had it in the hallway. He was walking with it, and I guess when he seen me, my cousin said, "Shanae, is that you?" And I said, "Yo." And then he walked into the room, and then she was like, "He got the baby in the baby." So I started knocking on the door. And so I went.
So he was carrying a doll in a bag?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then when you went in your room?
I just seen like I looked open to see what it was. I seen it was the doll and just threw it.
Where was it laying?
What?
The bag.
It was on the bed.
It was on the bed.
Yes.
And you ripped it open and you saw it was a doll.
Yes, and I threw it. I tossed it.
Okay.
And I seen her on my bed, laying down.
Okay. Okay, and then your boyfriend, did he say anything
He
about?
just apologized. It's a joke. He just apologized because I really thought it was her. Like I thought it was her.
You thought it was her?
Yeah, and it wasn't. It was
Okay.
a baby doll.
All right. So you didn't argue with him at all?
No.
Okay.
Why is she going to the hospital?
Baby? Because she has to get checked out. She absolutely has to get checked out. Okay?
Your daughter's gonna be okay. The number one thing in life is that little baby, right? But how long was she in that? She wasn't. We have video of him holding the baby in the. You got to tell us the truth. How long was she in the? Did you guys have a dispute that he would do this? He's what? How long has he been paranoid? What do you mean he's paranoid?
He's been to Primus Medical Center.
Okay.
They let him go.
Okay, why was he there?
I don't know. I think he took something that was laced or like something wrong in it.
Okay. The whole story you told me, it's not adding up because apparently they have video now. So can you please be honest with me?
Okay, everything I said was that was my bad.
You guys meet up. Okay.
I've opened up and my bad.
After getting Shania to finally tell the truth about her child, the officers took Lamar into custody for questioning. While claims that he was unhinged seemed to explain his behavior on the surface, the officers couldn't shake the feeling that there was something far more sinister driving it.
What's going on? What happened now?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was laying down, the police came, banging on the door, saying something about a baby in the bed. They brought me here. I've been here ever since.
Let's start off with the beginning of the day. What happened?
Been up since about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Waited for my girlfriend to get up. She got up. We were discussing like we were eating for dinner. And she went out to Dollar Tree to go get the Velveeta. She came back. Next thing you know, it's like police and everything everywhere. I'm trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't really understand why.
Did you see any baby in a...
No.
Pretend I was an alien that came down from Mars and you got to explain everything to me how it works. In human society. How do you put this baby to sleep?
Alright, so this is what, so normally I give her a bottle, warm up bottle, and lay her down. She normally lays on my chest, but if she's up watching TV, like if the TV's on, she'll be up, or she'll lay here in my arm. Like she'll lay, like instead of on my chest going to sleep, she'll lay here in my arm and fall asleep.
You're saying normally. I want to know what happened today. We want to know what happened today.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So the TV was off. I told you. I had her on my chest. She was drinking a bottle, going to sleep.
Lamar, that's not how it went. We know that's not how it went.
Let's rewind a little bit, okay? I'm gonna try and refresh your memory about a couple things, okay?
Okay.
At any point, did you have to go to the front desk to get a new key card made?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that.
So I got that. I had to go back and get the key because I gave her mine when she went to Dollar General for her to get back in.
Okay.
But when she came back in, she knocked and started using the key, so I got up to open the door for her.
Okay, so where was your daughter at that time?
She was laying down in the room. She was sleeping.
Is that when Shania was at the dollar store?
Yes.
Okay. So during that time frame is when you went to the front desk and was his key made?
Right.
Hotel reports had already shown that Lamar and Shania weren't a peaceful couple, especially with his prior schizophrenia diagnosis. But even then, he wasn't a stupid person. Deep down, he knew every word he said now had the power to alter or destroy whatever future he had left.
So during that time, there's video of you. So that's why I know that what you're telling us is not completely truthful, because we see you walking up and down the hallway and you're holding something.
I had the old clothes for my child. I mean, the old toys, my child's old toys. Like when I knocked, nobody answered the door, so I put it back down.
Why would you be giving these tonight?
I noticed she had a kid.
Well, you just said that, you don't really interact with any of Shania's
I don't,
friends.
at all.
So why would you go to their room during this time when Shania is not even home?
Because she was coming right back. I didn't think it would have been a problem.
Well, that's not what Shania is telling us either. Shania is telling us when she came in the room, her daughter, your daughter, was in a plastic, and Shania had to rip open that plastic. Lamar, we all make mistakes. This is your time to come clean, okay? For your daughter, for your girlfriend. There was a chance that she wouldn't have been. And you know what? There's still a chance she might not make it. We don't know. You're telling us what you want to tell us. You're not telling us the truth.
I'm telling you what happened.
Something happened in that room. We're gonna get DNA evidence off that bag.
I understand what you're saying 100%.
Right.
So not in no bag.
So what you're telling us, 3 other people are lying and the video is lying.
Yes.
So you're supposed to keep the family together, right?
Right.
That's what we do. Sometimes we like I think you just did today. But you're going to destroy everything. You know that, right? Like she said, your daughter's going to be okay. But once she gets out of there, she may never see her mother again. You're in a real situation right now. God, tell me what's going on or it's going to be... I don't have much more time to give you.
I was laying down with her. She had her bottle, like everything. All of a sudden, she started like choking or something. It made me paranoid. I didn't know what to do. Why did I take her and like put her in the and go? I don't know. I went to Shanae's cousin. That's someone that can help. My phone in my room, it doesn't work. So if there was something wrong with her and I can't get in contact with you guys, that means I'm gonna have to leave her in the room, go to the front, ask them to call the police, come back. Who knows what happens by the time then? Yes, I was scared and I shouldn't have did that. I was afraid. I was scared. I shouldn't have. Like, I didn't know what to do. I needed help. I didn't know what to do. That's what I meant by I effed up by putting her in that, putting her in that. I wasn't thinking about if she can breathe in that or not. But as far as like purposely trying to hurt her or something like that, that was not my intention. I never tried. No, I just didn't know what to do. So I walked all the way to the front. I got the key. Went back. I got the bag. I opened the bag. The bag was never sealed shut or anything. Shanae didn't do anything. She was choking I don't know. My daughter has not been the same since I've been back. She has not been the same.
She panicked.
I panicked.
It happened.
I think there's a little bit more, and I think maybe you did this on purpose.
Never will, never have.
It's just not common. I mean, normally a parent, if that was happening, would just open the door and maybe scream, right, to get anyone's attention to call. They wouldn't worry about bringing it to another person's room, bringing the baby to another person's room, leaving them there, and then being like, oh, let me go get a new card to my room.
Maybe you need to watch me get on the camera. I banged on the door. I called her. I walked to my room door. I realized I didn't have the key. I ran to the front.
But when you went to the front, if you thought your child was right? Serious.
I didn't say I thought she was. I didn't know what. I never said. I don't know what she was.
But that would have been your chance to say, call 911, right?
Right.
Telling the guy at the front desk. Instead, you just asked him to make you a new card.
In the end, he was charged with first-degree attempted and endangering. Lamar's actions were deeply disturbing. Shania wasn't innocent either, much like Christy, a household tyrant whose own teenager had to call the police before things spiraled from throwing and breaking objects to ending people's lives in her anger.
No, Eric said that I was breaking things. Get him out here.
All right.
She's always breaking stuff in here, causing problems for the family.
Okay.
And nobody in his house likes her.
That's why I lost it. Instead of putting my hands on him, I threw something I didn't mean to.
On October the 23rd, 2019, officers were dispatched to a residence after a 17-year-old called 911 over a family dispute. They arrived quickly and entered the apartment, where they were met with a woman whose bitterness stood in sharp contrast to every claim she threw at the officers.
Well, what are they here for? I have no idea. Ma'am. What's that? Step outside. Y'all need to step outside. Y'all didn't even ask to come in here. Really? No, Mom, get him out of this house.
Ma'am, hold on.
No. But why are they even in here? Get them out of here. Get them out. They can't come
Ma'am, you need to calm down. Sit down, okay? Calm down and sit down, okay? We were called.
Get out of my face. Get them out of my face.
Step outside, please.
No, get out of my face.
Christy, obviously there's something wrong.
I want you out of the house. Get him out. Get him out. Because of the police who give him. Get him out. Get him out.
Elba, who else is here?
Nobody, my kids.
No,
get them out of here. They're not even allowed here. They just walked in here. Get them out.
Christy.
No.
Yes.
Get them out.
Somebody
get
said
that
was here breaking stuff.
Get them out. Get them out. This is your house. Get out. You didn't let them in here.
Is there an Eric? Is there an Eric or an Erica?
Who's Erica?
Eric? It's my son.
Okay, Eric.
Okay.
Okay, why?
How old is Eric?
It doesn't matter. Why are you questioning me? I'm not in the mood for questioning.
Christy.
I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm going to answer this, okay?
I don't want to hear nothing. If I'm not under arrest, I have nothing to say. Just leave me alone.
Said that
I don't care.
were throwing things and breaking things and
somebody
they were scared.
I was Eric called and said that?
Yes.
Eric called and said that? So let's see.
Sit down.
All right, just go.
Talk to me.
I don't want to talk. I
want to find out why somebody is so scared that you're breaking things.
That's what Eric said.
That they feel unsafe. Okay?
Okay, nobody asked you to come in here. Nobody was breaking things. Eric? No, Eric said that I was breaking things. Get him out here. Get him out here. Get him out here.
Obviously there's an issue here, okay?
Get him out here now.
Christy, obviously there's an issue here.
Get him out.
Okay?
Get him out.
How old is your son?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Well, we're beyond that right now, okay?
Okay, well, we're beyond that. I have nothing to say.
Okay.
I have nothing to say.
Obviously, somebody felt unsafe here to the point
Nobody
that
feels unsafe here.
Why were we called?
Okay, I'm not talking anymore.
Christy's erratic behavior had already pointed to serious unrest in the home before officers even arrived. Still, she seemed to think that being the loudest in the room would drown out the 911 call. A rookie mistake that only made her look even more suspicious.
My son is very upset. Okay.
Yes, you're upset. And right now, he called because he was scared.
My son called?
Yes.
He called because I said I was going to call.
Right. He called because he's scared because of this, of you doing this thing right here.
They're full of sir.
And with the great grandma in here on the couch trying to get her to go outside.
So why are you crying?
He's full of
If there's nothing that's happening,
there's nothing that
just
you
crying.
need to know, sir.
Just crying.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's between me and my son. That's it. I don't want to talk about it. So stop asking. I'm not saying. Do what you got to do, and that's it.
Okay, well, just so you know, Christy, every family fights. Every family argues.
I don't want to talk.
Every mom yells at her kid, and kids always yell back. And that's no big deal. It happens. Every family goes through that. But once things start breaking and you have broken glass in an area where everybody's living, animals are walking, your children
That didn't break.
That
didn't break right now. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
The glass in the mirror is still freshly
that
there.
wasn't broken right now.
If this was broken weeks ago, somebody probably would have cleaned up the glass.
And when they break, you don't understand what happened.
And I would love to if you would just talk
It's
to
my
me.
son. Okay, that's it.
I would love to know what's going on right now. We're not here because anybody's in trouble. We're here to help you guys get through whatever it is that you guys are fighting about. You know, like, we're not here to take anybody to jail. We're not here to get, anybody in trouble.
What am I going to go to jail for?
No, I'm just saying, we're not here because somebody's in trouble. We're here because somebody was scared and called us, and we're here to
What
try
am
to
I
help
going
you
to go
guys
to
get
jail
through this.
for? Nothing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You're not in trouble. We're here to help you guys.
Christy's go-to move was to attack and derail the truth. Still, the officers were already a step ahead, and while she thought that she was being slick, others were speaking with Eric, the 17-year-old, who had a lot to say about what had really happened.
So what's going on? Why is she so worked up?
Because her mother in the back
Right.
came in here supposedly talking crap.
Okay.
so
Your mom? I saw her sitting in the backyard back there. Your mom.
Okay, so there's no problems. We're going to handle it internally.
Okay.
Yes, Eric? No. Yes.
Okay, so you called then. Okay, so what happened, Eric? Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Relax, brother. Relax. We'll take care of it. You okay? All right.
She's always breaking stuff in here, causing problems for the family.
Okay.
And nobody in the house likes her.
Does she live here?
Yeah,
She does? Okay. So are you guys brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. And who is she? Who is she to you?
What? Just shut up. I don't want her in this house no more. Close my door.
Listen, he called it and he has a right to tell us why he called. Okay? So what happened?
She came here because she drives her car because she lets her. She's like really old.
Okay.
And she's like basically destroyed that car.
Okay.
And she was talking crap, and then she was like, she got mad because she's talking crap.
She came in here?
Yeah, because this is her house.
Okay. The grandma outside came in here and she was talking crap to who? Like saying stuff to you guys?
No, not us.
Okay.
Sitting here, her.
Okay.
And then she was like, get her out of here. I'm going to start breaking everything in this house. And she started breaking stuff. So I was like, stop breaking stuff.
Okay.
And then,
What did she break?
She broke the mirror out there.
Okay.
Like the door frame.
She wanted your grandmother out? That's your grandmother, right? Great grandmother. So this is, and who's she to you? The one's yelling. Okay, so your mom wanted your great grandmother out of the house, and she said if she doesn't get out of the house, I'm gonna start breaking things. And your mom started breaking things. Yeah. Okay. All right.
She got by the door, and so I tried to push her out, cause
Your mom?
Yeah. I
Okay.
wanted to break his stuff. And she was like, oh, I'm calling the police and push charges on him. I was like, alright, call him.
Okay.
And she always said she's gonna call the police, but she don't. And I was like, I'm tired of this, so I called the police myself.
Yeah.
I don't want
No, you're not in trouble. You guys were worried and scared because she's going crazy breaking stuff. You're trying to get her outside the house, and then did she leave or did she stay or? And then you just came here and called?
Yeah, I came back here and called.
Okay, all right.
You can see how she acted when you guys came in.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did she put her hands on you at all?
No.
No? Did she push you? Did she do anything like that? You were just trying to get her outside to get her to calm down?
Push her outside. Close the door.
With everything the officers had heard from the 17-year-old and how Christy had stayed on the defensive the entire time, they decided to confront her head-on, ready to respond in a way that her actions had clearly earned.
Stand up.
For what?
Come on, you're going to jail.
What am I going to jail
Stand
for?
up.
What am I going to jail
Turn around
for?
on your back.
What am I going to jail
Don't resist or it'll be worse.
What am I going to jail for?
Domestic.
How is it domestic? I didn't put my hands on anybody. No.
You know what a is? Yeah, you know what a is?
What is it?
Placing somebody in fear because of your actions.
My actions? Because he... Eric, are you serious? I didn't put... what are my actions?
We'll explain it all to you when we get outside.
Can you walk with them outside? I'm gonna...
All right, you ready? Let's
okay.
go this way.
I didn't do anything.
Yep.
So now can you explain to me? So now can you explain to me?
Yes, I'm going to explain to you when we get in the car.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Where's your car?
I'm right here.
All right, come on.
Passenger side.
Okay. I'm going to put the seatbelt on you, and then we're going to talk. Oh, careful.
Okay.
All right, so listen. Your son called. Okay. All right. Your son called, okay, because apparently there was a big argument between you and, is it your grandmother? His great grandmother. It was my decision.
But why?
We have probable cause for domestic assault. And listen, I'm not going to explain anything else to you, okay? Because you're not directly involved in this, okay?
No, I'm
You
not.
already went in there and tried to mess up our investigation
Just let him talk
by
to
telling
me.
him not to talk to me, okay? And you have no right to do that.
Talk to you. I said,
Go ahead. So anyway.
I didn't say not to talk to you.
So anyway, they according to your son, okay, you guys got a big fight. Something about the car was broke or something, right?
Yes.
Okay. He comes out because you're screaming and
Sir,
yelling.
he spit in my face, and I lost it. Instead of putting my hands on him, I threw something.
Okay.
That's why.
So this is the first time you said that.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why I lost it. Instead of putting my hands on him, I threw something I didn't
So
mean
here's
to.
the thing.
That's why. And I told him I was gonna call the police. I cannot put my hands on him. He'll probably overpower me. That's the reason why.
Well,
but there's nothing that you guys can do about that.
He called the police, okay, and because he was afraid, okay, and you made threats to him, and that's why he called.
Didn't?
Okay, well I'm just telling you, these are his statements, and we weren't here. We have to go based on what we have.
I didn't
okay?
make no threats. That's what happened. That's what happened.
But here's the thing, okay, so you're gonna have to go out to the jail, okay? We're gonna charge you with domestic assault, okay? Because he's your son, you guys live together.
I didn't hit anybody.
Right, it's not hitting, it's making threats or placing somebody in fear.
I didn't place no threats, sir.
Okay, well that's what he said. So that's
He
what we're,
was
that's,
scared because I told him I was gonna call the police.
right. Well, listen. Here's the
That's
thing.
my little son.
All right, but here's the thing. Okay, we can. That's what court is for. That's what you're gonna have to explain that to the judge.
Please not take me
Okay.
to jail. I'll leave the house.
No.
That would.
I don't think we have a choice at this point.
I don't
all right.
want to go to jail for this.
Eventually, she was charged with the. Surely, Christy embodied a reckless kind of chaos. Still, she didn't reach the level of these parents, who blurred the line between discipline and cruelty, and left damage that went far beyond what the eyes could see.
I don't abuse my kids. They got hit. Tori, no, they said their brother got put by the broom, and they told us that that's the form of discipline.
There's no being in the rooms, like what, like.
Do you slap your kids?
No.
Not the first time. And your child used the words, "I'm not safe."
Wow.
Yeah.
On September the 13th, 2024, police officers and DCF agents arrived at a home after school authorities reported that 3 youngsters from the residence showed up looking like they had come straight out of a fight with rabid wild cats.
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? I'm Deputy Gorin, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. You mind if we go inside and talk to you guys real quick?
What happened?
Are you Mom?
Yes, I am. Hi. I have to talk to you guys separately, if you don't mind. Okay.
I guess you'll go first.
I
And why wouldn't y'all talk that separate?
Yeah, because that's how we operate. Just to make sure.
No, we got a family together, like, so we talk together.
Okay, that's not how the protocol is.
Well, it's gonna be like that today, or you just ain't gonna get to talk to nobody. Simple as that.
What's going on? There was a report that came in that I need to speak to you guys separately about it.
Well, you can't speak that separate. We are family.
I understand.
I'm father, that's mother.
What kind of report?
He got a ring.
Oh, what?
He got a ring. So they
We're
have
not trying to
family.
separate the family. It was just to get the
So it's not going to be
information.
separated. We're a family. You can talk to us together and nothing at all.
Just as an example, right? You're driving down the road, you get hit by a car and the car flees. You may see it as a silver car, she may see it as a white car. Everybody has their own perception of what occurs. So we need to talk to everybody separately, because when you start talking about it and she hears you, that's going to influence what she may remember. She may say something that influences what you may remember. Not saying that anybody's making something up or lying, but everybody has their own perception. So that's the reason why we want to talk to you separately. That's all it is.
You can talk with the officers here, and I can talk to her here. You don't have to. Can't be.
Why we need the officers though?
It's just by law when DCF comes out, we bring the officers.
Why we wasn't notified?
You're being notified now. We're notifying you.
When the started?
The report came in today.
About what?
That's what we want to talk to you about.
So we know it's a, so what kind of?
You're not married, so that's what we
Sir, we're not doing this?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on, just let's
I
get
know
this
you
over
guys
with.
not doing it. She just said it was
Just let-
protocol that they come or whatever. That
Okay, let her talk. Let her talk to me.
All we have is a story right now, and
We
we're
have
trying to get your side.
6 kids, fam. You got one in college, right?
Wow.
We have one going to the military. So obviously, they're the oldest. They would have been getting the beatings. Where's the claims come from?
Nobody is here to accuse you of anything.
Right.
Okay?
We have
to do our job.
You guys are doing a great job. Y'all sitting back and y'all let her talking. That's great. You had to accompany her. Okay. I'm telling y'all that we're not talking about our kids separately. It ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so
you gotta go to court. You gotta do something else. You gotta do it another kind of way.
Listen.
You don't
I
do
need to find out what's going on.
Let her figure it out.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to educate the both of you. In this situation, she's actually here to support us. Okay, so we're here for the allegations. So that falls under Florida state statute.
What's the Florida state statute or Florida state rule?
Okay, when interviewing people in regards to a criminal case, we are to interview separately. If you do not let us do that, that falls under obstruction.
No, not because my mother is not getting taken.
It can't be taken.
Okay.
My kid's not getting mother.
Would you like to?
Allegation.
Can you speak to the deputy and this lady?
The couple knew that being questioned separately would only drag out the skeletons in their closet, but the officers weren't backing down. They weren't there for debates, and soon the woman of the house finally gave in and agreed to cooperate.
Allegations are allegations.
And we will explain that to you when you separate.
Let her explain it to me. Let her explain it to me. Thank you.
How does your husband discipline?
How he talking to you now? He got it.
I don't want. I know you're safe. I don't want to upset you any further.
I don't my kids. My kids
How
is
does
the
your
only
husband discipline?
He talked to me. He put me time out.
Okay. Suppose I tell you all 3 kids said the same thing.
What they
Like,
said?
Somebody hit him with a broom.
Oh wow.
Would your child have any reason to feel unsafe in your home?
Hell no.
Suppose I told you the child said those words.
What? And they love the out of me.
And they did say they love you. I'm just saying, we have 3 consistent stories that the kids didn't even wink an eye to say what they said. And we have a child that said you're unsafe in your house.
My kids. How? They
That
got hit
Tori, no, they said their brother got hooked by the broom. And they told us that that's the form of discipline. Nobody said any little travelers were taken. Nobody said they got grounded. Nobody said they didn't watch TV. They said they get hit. Wow.
They say it's not the first time that
And
it's
it's not
happened.
the first time.
With the broom.
Sometimes mommy pick a switch from the branch.
Yeah, like I told you. I trained them, you know? But that don't mean I hit them.
Hi, Dad. I know this is uncomfortable, but I'm going to cut to the chase. So the report came in where your children said they were hit by a broom. How's discipline? Yeah, how's discipline in the house?
Normal?
What's normal to you? Normal to me and normal to people, two different things.
I mean, normal. I mean, it's you know, normal. It's no hitting.
Remember what my partner said a minute ago about upbringing and different, and one person's perception could be like, oh, that's time out, that's too much, or they're yelling at me, that's too much. Or, so, define your normal.
Normal is yelling, you know, I mean, sit down somewhere. Normal. There's no beating with brooms, like, what, like.
Do you slap your kids?
No.
You never hit your kids?
No. Not slaps.
You spank them? Spank them. Do you use a belt?
No.
Use anything to hit your kids if they do something wrong?
Slap on the wrist?
Nothing.
Is there any reason why any of your kids would say that you suck? Who would hit them?
I don't know. We have the twins that obviously they were preemies, so they kind of, if you talk to them, you barely can understand. I don't know if you talk to
I
them.
spoke to both of them and I was able to understand. You have a very shy one and one that's very articulate. She's more open and able to...
But you can understand everything.
I was able to understand. Okay, so the allegations came in where your son reported that he was hit by a broom by you.
Right.
Okay. Are you aware of any marks and bruises that was left? It could have been by an accident.
Why would he say that? And who would he think that?
Okay. You made the report to somebody at school, and they're mandated reporters, so they have to let us know what's happening. So,
when the bruise wraps around the back of his ankle, it's purple and all red.
So if it wraps around, that's a broom, or could have been a belt. I mean, and I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just telling you.
What we're saying is we're asking you how you discipline your kids. If you spank them with the broom, tell us you spank them with the broom, and that dispels our fears of that.
it could have been an accident.
Could have been an accident.
You could be moving the broom or to get out of the way and it hits him an accident. We just want to know if it's intentional, if it's accidental. Is that your normal way of disciplining?
My kids, if you notice, they have scratches in the face.
They also they got the scratches in the face. There's little sister and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but all three kids witnessed this. All three kids said that you hit them in the room.
From every detail that they had gathered, the officers could tell that this went beyond discipline. When the youngsters said that they didn't feel safe and had marks to back it up, it pointed to something happening behind closed doors that no one had been seeing.
So all my kids.
And I asked them anything, then for the one that had the mark, we asked, what happened to your leg? Simple as that. Does it happen often? What else is used?
And what was it?
Yes.
This happened often?
You said it was not the first time.
Not the first time. And your child used the words, I'm not safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's a lie.
How can we determine if it was a lie?
How can you not determine?
The actual bruise or injury is on the child.
But they have plenty of bruises all over.
So, did you see the bruise that he just showed? This is recent. This was.
That was a recent bruise.
Like a recent bruise.
We understand they have old scars from the little ones fighting and roughhousing and stuff. We understand that. That happens to a lot of kids. Okay. But a bruise like that takes a lot of force.
In the house? Is there any other room in the house?
No. So, I mean, wherever the allegations come from, I know obviously he has bruises, but why he would say that is beyond.
Mr. Torrey, at this time, we're just gonna have you stand up, turn off a little bit. You're gonna be detained. Okay.
What going on? Why he in handcuffs?
Under arrest.
For what?
Unfortunately, he is. We're gonna take a walk to my car. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
It'll take a minute for us to get done. No, I didn't want to be back here too long.
Oh, I got you, bud.
All right, good.
That's why I want to keep you back here small. All right. Thank you, sir.
In the end, he was charged with neglect. So far, we had seen parents facing the consequences of their actions, but none stood out like Sam, a mother who prioritized her toxic partner first, leaving her boys to deal with the bitter effects of his volatile behavior.
Your mom is Carly, right?
So the third time he attacked me, we both gone to the floor, and everyone saw it, but she also thinks I attacked him first.
He's going to be charged with 2 counts of domestic battery.
He didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Don't add resistance.
God damn, I didn't do anything.
Don't add resistance, Sam.
On July the 20th, 2024, officers from the Jerseyville Police Department responded to a residence after a 12-year-old reported a domestic incident. When they arrived, the atmosphere was so tense and hostile that even the officers had to tread carefully, like they were walking on eggshells.
I'm not asking him to come in. We gotta come. No, that's not how this is gonna work.
Oh, you want to see how it works?
Yeah, go ahead. We got a call about domestic. About a 12.
There ain't no domestic here.
Well, the thing is we have to check it out.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to Patrick then.
Go inside. I got a call about a domestic. You can stand out there all you want.
Well, I'm waiting for my partner, and then we're coming inside.
No answer.
Oh no, she already came out and screamed at me and said we better get a warrant. And I was just waiting for somebody because she's gonna be Sam's drunk, Patrick's drunk, and we're not coming in the house. So I was waiting for her.
911, female's refusing to answer the door. Do you still have a 12-year-old on the phone?
She's locked us out, and I'm not gonna pick the fight with her. So
Does the 12-year-old feel safe enough to come out to us? Otherwise, we're gonna have to force entry. Open the door, we'll break it down.
You got a warrant?
We have to check the well-being of a 12-year-old.
Bust my door down, and I'm gonna do your ass. Now go on.
The 12-year-old needs to come talk to me, or we will break it down.
Bye. You ain't got a warrant.
So they're not gonna let him come down. They can hear her screaming on the phone.
911 advised me if I need to force entry, the 12-year-old has me.
Oh, we got him. He's out the back.
Oh, yeah. So Patrick is stupid and drunk every night, and he tries to pick somebody at the front door. He tries to pick fight. That's him. He tries to pick.
Get your ass house.
Nope. Get away.
You can shut the up. This is my house.
Hey.
Shut up, Baldy.
No, hey. I don't have.
These two started it with my husband.
Okay, that's fine.
Both of them.
I'll talk to you too.
So what's going on?
So he gets drunk and
Here,
stupid.
walk a little further with me.
He gets drunk and stupid, and he tries to argue with everyone. And he was arguing with my mom. I don't know why, but she went with.
Your mom is Carly, right?
So she went somewhere. She went somewhere to do laundry, I think, and so he gets real stupid at night. And
hold on, just a second, okay?
Stop! Stop! I want to tell you what happened.
Stop! Pull away from me.
They attacked him first.
You're going in handcuffs right now. Samantha. You understand that?
They're going.
Samantha.
They stopped her. Started it.
Calm down. Take a breath.
Roll over.
Calm down.
Roll over.
Shut up.
You gonna be calm? You gonna be calm?
Yeah.
What?
All right. Stay calm. We'll be calm as long as you are.
Mike.
Stay seated. Just stay seated. Just stay there.
They started it with him.
I'm not doubting that.
Can I stand up?
I'd rather you stay seated. Come sit in your chair. Okay?
Okay.
Sit in your chair.
Continue what you were.
Okay, so my mom was walking out the door with laundry and my baby brother.
Okay.
And then once she got outside, me and Caden, my uncle, were trying to hold him back from the door. So he went because he gets real close and personal. So
Patrick
after
does? Patrick?
Okay. So we got him away, and we wait by his bedroom door so he doesn't do anything stupid because he'll just randomly start yelling at people. And then he got too close to me and started pushing me against the wall, so I got mad and I tackled him onto the couch, and he wouldn't let me get up, so he grabbed my hair and tried to pull me, so I started punching him a lot, and he got like right there, and then he let go, so I backed away, and then he did it again, so I had a cup of tea in my hand, I slammed him to his head, and he brought me down to the couch again, and I put my hand on his neck to push up to get away, and I did. And then the second time my grandma was in the bathroom the entire time, and she thought that I attacked him first when it didn't. Caden saw everything, and then the third time he attacked me, we both gone to the floor, and everyone saw it, but she also thinks I attacked him first, and then I started punching at him again until he let go, and then I called you.
The teenager had already shared a hell of a lot, but the officers still allowed the mother to have her moment, even though everything they had heard so far suggested her focus on a man in the house might have been taking priority over her own little ones.
We gotta get this resolved, and you guys are going about it all wrong, okay?
I was in the bathroom. All I heard was the boys attacking him. And I came out, I pulled both the boys off him. That's all I know.
Teenage boys?
Him and Kagan.
So you don't know what started it?
I really don't.
You came out and they were all...
I was in the bathroom.
All three of them were in a
I
fight?
was in the bathroom going pee.
That's Patrick and the two boys?
That's all I know. I heard it in the living room, and I came out of the bathroom, and both boys were on top of him.
So you don't know what started though?
I really don't.
Has there been anything going on prior to you going to the bathroom? Any argument, anything like that? Any
Me and
disagreement?
Patrick were sitting on the couch,
Okay.
watching TV. I don't know.
I have nothing to say because you know this ain't the right way to handle things. Why's it gotta escalate to this?
Because he's not at fault.
We don't know that or not. He's being
But you guys
he's not under
automatically
arrest.
arrested him.
Because the way you guys didn't answer the door and kept the kid.
Oh, I didn't keep him in there. I didn't keep them in there. The boys were in the bedroom.
And Sam, we know how you guys get when you guys get drinking. Okay? So it's just for everybody's safety that we just detain them until we figure out what's going on. So what happened to you? You got some bruises on you and some scrapes.
Where?
Well, you got scrape down here under your arm.
Oh, that's from my dogs.
So you didn't get in the middle of that?
I pulled the boys off of him, but no, those are from my dogs.
Her actions and how dismissive she was about a man hurting her boys made it painfully clear that the youngsters weren't safe around her. But even that paled in comparison to what the officers uncovered next after another round of careful questioning with the boys.
That's my mom and that's my stepfather.
Stepdad. Okay. All right. What happened tonight, Caden?
Okay, so first, he was arguing with Carly.
Who's he? Pat?
Patrick.
Okay.
Yeah. Patrick was arguing with my sister Carly, and I tried to calm him down so they don't get to a fight. And he told me to go to bed like he always does every night. And so he starts to push me in the bedroom, and I start to push him back. Skip forward a few hours, and then my mom goes into the bathroom, and then he puts his hands on Kagan, and then I try to get him off of Kagan, and then Kagan starts to push him back, to get him off of him.
And do you know what that argument started about with?
With him and Patrick?
Yeah.
He just touched Kagan, that's all. Like, touched his shirt, like, grabbed it.
He grabbed Kagan's shirt. Were they arguing? And then he grabbed the shirt, or what? Why did he grab the shirt?
Because they're in an argument.
Okay. When he pushed you, what happened?
I pushed him back.
Okay. Can you flip your hair up? Look like you got your eyes, or this eye looks a little black or something. Is that old or new, or did you get struck at any point? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this all started just because he was drinking and then he was, okay.
He's attacked my mom a few times in the past.
Okay. Do you have another family member you guys can go with tonight?
No. My mom hasn't done anything. It's just him. Every night he gets drunk and then just starts.
Your mom hasn't been drinking today?
Yeah, but she doesn't get drunk, though.
Okay.
Not like he does.
Okay.
Because he argues with people over stupid stuff.
Right. Okay, so whenever, was your mom around either of the times that...
No. Well, she was around, she was in the kitchen making supper the first time. And then she came in and split us up. The second time she was in the bathroom. And then she came out and split us up again. So,
but she wasn't around when it started, just for the end of it?
No, not the end of it. Well, yeah.
She was around the end of it, not the start of it, but both times?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she hasn't done anything wrong. It's just Patrick.
Okay. And you feel safe with her taking care of you?
Armed with what they now knew about the dysfunctional household, the officers returned to the mother. Not to question her this time, but to try and contain the damage before things got any worse.
Makes it easy. We'll charge you.
So
your counsel domestic. Sam, you can't interfere with me when I'm doing my job. You're lucky you're not going to jail right now. If you'd have taken one more step, you'd be going to jail right now. I have a job to do. We get called from 911 that a 12-year-old is here and has been battered. We have to investigate that.
He didn't do anything though.
We have two different incidents where he's the aggressor, and you weren't present for the start of either of those incidents from the witness statements. He's going to be charged with 2 counts of domestic battery.
He didn't do anything.
I have witness
I
statements
pulled the boys off of
after
him.
the fact. You were not present for the start of either of the incidents.
That's what you told me. You were in the bathroom.
You were
I
not
went
present
to the bathroom
You were not
to
present
go
for the
to the
start of.
bathroom.
I understand that. You weren't present when the incident started. Either of the incidents started from both witness statements and your own statements. So you don't know what started it. You can't say what started it.
I ain't
He
pressing
started it.
charges.
He started it according to both.
No,
Juveniles.
he did not. He was sitting on the couch.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. You weren't present when it started, so you don't know the answer to that question.
I'm not gonna argue with you either.
Perfect.
It's just
Okay. He's going to be charged with 2 counts of domestic battery. Carly's been advised of the situation. They both advised they feel safe staying with you. So we're 10-8. We're leaving. Do you have any questions?
I'm dropping charges, right?
You can't.
The boys will.
The state will pursue domestic
State
battery.
can't.
Yes, they can. The domestic
No,
battery
they can't.
situation. Okay.
It's not worth arguing, Sam.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Last time
You,
he got
you could go to Monday and
arrested
talk to the
with
state's attorney and see what they can do for you, okay?
this- Last time he was arrested, they dropped the charges.
Okay. And that's something you guys can work out Monday or Tuesday when you go up to the courthouse.
Her know-it-all and dismissive attitude made it seem like the turmoil in her home existed because she allowed it. And even worse, she was already siding with her man over her own kids, not realizing the officers still had something on her.
Actually, we're going to arrest her for obstruction. We're arresting her for obstruction.
What?
You're under arrest for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
Sam,
Don't do it. Now we're going to be resisting too.
I didn't do anything.
Don't add resisting.
God damn, I didn't do anything.
Don't add resisting, Sam. Don't
I
add
didn't
resisting.
do
Stand up.
anything.
Stand up.
I didn't
Hold on,
do
you're
anything.
you're
I was
hooked on
just
my-
telling you.
You're hooked on my hair. Hold on. Your hair's hooked on my...
I didn't do anything. Boys,
Stop.
tell them I didn't do anything.
Clip on. We'll get
You got your
I didn't do anything. I wasn't obstructing. I was sitting in the
You
chair.
tried to
You
run inside.
obstructed
That's not
earlier.
good. Sam, stop.
You obstructed
Just stop.
earlier.
Just get your citation
And
and go to
now
court.
you're resisting.
Can I get a citation and go back inside?
Yeah.
You're getting
Huh?
resisting also. Obstruction and resisting.
Quit resisting and see what we can get done. You're making this
wasn't
difficult.
doing
You're making this
anything.
more difficult than it needs to be, Sam. Just
I
stop.
was
Just
going
stop.
inside.
Stop.
You're not thinking logically.
Mike, please.
Well,
Oh, Carly.
just stop.
Tell her you gotta come get the child. Who do you want to care for your child?
Would you guys please? I'm not doing
Who do
anything.
you want to care for your child?
Why am I
Contact the-
obstructing?
You obstructed whenever I was detaining Patrick earlier.
That was earlier. I was
Yep.
telling you what was going on.
No,
the
you
boys.
weren't. I told you to get back and you weren't listening.
I was sitting in the
you
chair.
and then you resisted when they tried to get you away from me. That's
No.
obstructing.
No.
And you're resisting again.
Mike, please.
No, there's nothing I can do, Sam. You did this.
I didn't do it. Please, guys. Please, Mike. Please. I was
Listen.
sitting in the chair.
Hey, go get your...
Stand up.
Sam, stop.
Stand
it.
up.
I don't want to go to jail.
You're gonna take
I'm
you up there.
scared.
You'll get a ticket. And
I'm
come
scared.
Home. All right.
No,
go
you're
up there.
not.
They'll
Mike,
process
you're
you
lying.
and they'll bring you home.
No, he's not. You're not. It's not a detainable offense with the Safety Act. You're going to be transported to jail. You're going to get your citations issued. You'll be processed, and then you'll be released. Obstructing
But they're
and
not gonna
resisting.
process you while you're acting like this. So you're gonna make it take longer. You are. Calm down.
I am. I was sitting in the chair talking to you.
And then you tried to run away when you were told you were under arrest.
Why would I be under arrest?
For
I didn't do
obstructing.
anything.
You can't roll around the front yard with cops when they tell you to do something and fight them. and not.
That was earlier. Mike and him came and talked to me.
Sam, just get in the car, go up there, get a process, and come home.
It's going to be easier.
I didn't do anything.
Stand up and step your feet in first. It's going to be easier for you to get in. You're going to have a hard time getting in if you don't get 1 foot in first.
Why would you guys do this?
You did it. I instructed you several times to get back when I was detaining
I
Patrick.
was sitting in the
You
chair.
came towards me, poked me with your finger, and
I did not.
interfered with my investigation.
I
which
was
is
sitting in the
obstruction.
chair talking to Mike and that guy.
Okay. We're going to get in. Get in.
Can I get out tonight?
You will be out tonight, as long as you cooperate with jail staff. You'll be processed, issued some citations, and then released when the jail has time to process you.
Okay.
Eventually, the man was charged with 2 counts of domestic battery. One was dismissed, but he was found guilty on the other and received a year of conditional discharge along with a fine. The woman faced charges for obstruction and resisting arrest. The obstruction charge was dropped, but she was found guilty of resisting and sentenced to 12 months of conditional discharge and a fine. Since then, no further incidents have been reported. Andy McCauley maintained a facade of innocence until the evidence made denial impossible.
Any word? You mind if we take a look in her bedroom? No. They didn't want to come home. No. What if I told you her last text to her boyfriend were saying, don't talk, because she still has the FaceTime on? Andy's in here. Does she hate you? No. She don't hate me. She loves me.
On the 9th of May 2019, officers arrived at a residence after a woman reported her daughter, Riley Crossman, missing. They were met by the caller, Chantel, along with her boyfriend, Andy McCauley, both initially presenting themselves as confused and concerned. That calm facade soon began to crack as unsettling details surfaced.
What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a long time. It's been a while. Any word? You mind if we take a look in her bedroom? Has she ever disappeared before?
To leave without permission. She doesn't not text me when I text her. This is the only mirror we have like this, so I came in yesterday morning, and I don't remember that being there. And especially her glasses, because this is not exactly the way it was. I've been in here digging and looking to see if there was a note or anything like that.
A search of Riley's bedroom revealed something deeply disturbing. Her personal belongings were untouched, but her bed was covered in bloodstains. Almost immediately, police began focusing on Andy, a potential suspect hiding in plain sight.
Just to talk to you, that mom around arguing here last night, or I mean, the night before, anything, any reason she would leave? No. Okay. There's a rumor going around, people telling us that she was afraid to come home. I don't know if that's, I mean, you know how people go sometimes. But that was nothing like that. Okay. So, she wouldn't have to be here. I mean, they're right. They ain't like that. Never like that. This is nothing. Yeah, her mom wasn't even home. Right. She's at work. No, you. They said that she got an argument with you and they didn't want to come home. No. She was you can ask your grandma. She was here doing dishes and everything. Her grandma was here till 7:30. Okay. Debbie. Right. Yeah. When's the last time you saw her? Like 9, maybe 10ish. At night? Yeah. And what context was that? Oh, she was here in the house. She went to bed probably, well, I don't know what time she went to bed, but all the kids were in the room by like 9:30. Did she leave in the morning? No. I got up 4 in the morning. That was 5. Okay. Go to work.
Further investigation continued to raise more red flags. Andy had told officers he was an early riser, yet co-workers contradicted his account of the morning Riley vanished, exposing inconsistencies in his timeline. While suspicious, Andy wasn't the only person under scrutiny. Investigators also turned to Riley's boyfriend, Hayden Lacey, who had deleted all of his messages with her from the night before she disappeared.
Can you just tell us when you were last FaceTiming?
I was actually talking to her about the DC trip that was going on.
And do you know exactly what time?
10:30-ish.
I told him before not to delete his messages, but he isn't having deleting everything.
What do you know about her mom's lifestyle? Or with her relationship?
I don't really know much about mom.
I feel like she just isn't a responsible person. She'll just let her do whatever she wants. They had a dance, and she was wearing this short dress. She let her walk to the school by herself in this short dress. It's at night. Riley had way too much freedom.
As detectives dug deeper, they uncovered text messages between Riley and Hayden, revealing that Andy had been in her room and that Riley was terrified. From that moment on, suspicion centered squarely on Andy.
I just talked to Donnie, right? Saw him leaving. Okay. Would you be surprised if you told me something completely different?
Maybe.
Do you not remember leaving that job site and going to Red Hill?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We did go to, I'm sorry. We did. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. We did go to, and did a shell.
How long were you there at Red Hill?
Like the rest of the day.
Okay.
The rest of the day.
Okay. Were you at that house the entire time fixing the shelves?
No.
Okay. Where were you at?
I was at the other house.
Okay.
I went and got some. I went and got some more.
What if I told you that I know you weren't best no-go and you didn't buy off anybody that day? See what I'm getting at? We went from this story to this story, now we're gonna get a third story. This is one of these times you really need to think of what you're telling me, okay? Because you're not being honest. Remember what I told you about being honest and I'm not gonna just throw it at you? I know you weren't there. I know you didn't buy off your cousin, and I know you didn't use it in that parking lot that day. Where did you go when you left?
Went to my house.
Okay.
I already had him in my house.
Okay.
I already told Chantel. I still want to tell you I had him in my house.
So you go back home, you use your and then you go back to work, and then what? I'm just telling you the whole part about you being honest.
I'm being honest with you. I've been honest with you. I told you that I didn't even want to tell you.
Okay. you're being somewhat honest. I mean, we're doing some polling to get some information about some activity, which is us. I don't even give two about, but yet we're having trouble pulling that out of you. Because I was worried about the names out there. Okay, and I told you I don't care about that. I didn't say that.
You told us about the activity, 2 nights ago? Did I arrest you for it?
Your names or anything?
Investigators shifted tactics, pretending to ease up on Andy while quietly confronting him with mounting evidence. Under pressure, his story began to unravel.
The further along this is, whatever happens, and whoever did this to her, the worse off it gets for that person too. Yes, hope so. She was probably taken out of that house by somebody. Yeah, I feel something that she was taken that way, I feel, because she'd be on by now. She wouldn't leave her mom. She was taken from that house, is what I'm saying. She didn't wander off. She didn't pack a bag and take her clothes, take her glasses, take a cell phone charger, take all her money. She had most of her money. Someone's going to go. Her money was still in the book bag. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, if someone's going to run away or do something, they're going to make a little bit better effort, even for a 15-year-old. I agree. For a 15-year-old kid, they're going to at least have the necessities.
What if I told you her last text to her boyfriend were saying, don't talk, because she still has the FaceTime on? Andy's in here. I'm afraid.
That's what it said.
What if I told you that?
I would say that's crazy.
I can put my hand on the Bible and tell you I saw those texts today.
Well, I like to see him because I know probably he is scared of me. I know she is.
Not only that, she said you were in here and she was in her bedroom because the FaceTime was still on.
I was never in her room.
That's not what she's saying.
I don't go in her room.
Andy, I'm not lying to you.
I was not in her room, for one. And for two, your kid's not scared of her. There's no reason for her to be scared of me. I've been there in her life for 1.5 years. Taking care of her, giving her these needs. But what we're saying, like I get that, I hear you, but what we're saying is that's what she's saying. So obviously to her, she's afraid of something. There's no way. There's no way you can ask your mother. Her mother will tell you that it's not true. There's no
I'm
way.
telling you, I read that with my own eyes today.
I don't know. I know.
So you see where that puts us.
Yeah, I understand, but the kid's not scared of me. I don't understand how you guys can say that. That she's not. That's your grandmother.
That's what she is saying.
She's saying that's why we're saying that. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors when, you and Chantel are there, or Chantel and Riley are there, or we don't know. Okay? But obviously in her mind, she's afraid of you. Yeah. Would you agree it doesn't make sense? It doesn't make sense at all. So does she have any reason to say that? No. Then why would she say that? Oh, no. Is she vindictful towards you? Does she hate you? No. She don't hate me. She loves me. That's what I'm asking you. I don't know that. Does she argue with you? No, ever. We have never cuss at you, curse you out, nothing. Never, nothing. In 1.5 years, nothing. Okay, so it sounds like to me she does love you so heartedly. Yes. Okay, so why would she say that? I don't know. In 1.5 years, we have not had one conflict. Okay. Me and the boy, yeah, we have. Okay, but there's never been anything, like you said, 1.5 years or the last several weeks, several months, several days, nothing that's you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one time she wanted this and I told her no. Maybe she got mad and she's nothing.
Even as the evidence stacked up, Andy continued to insist on his innocence, but science and surveillance told a different story.
But you see where that puts us, right?
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you guys are. I'm not mad that you guys are doing your job.
I mean, that's the last message he has from her.
Mm-hmm. I'm not that you guys are doing your job. I think you do a good job, but there's nothing I can think of.
You want us to do our job. That's what we're doing.
I'm asking you to do your job. I'm not mad. You guys going on. Guys, I think he's a little pissed off, but nothing. There's nothing I can think of. She would be mad at me for, or she would be upset with me, or scared of me, or anything would be.
You didn't go in that room?
Lab results confirmed the blood on Riley's bed was a direct match to Andy's DNA, and video footage placed his vehicle at key locations. These discoveries ultimately led police to Riley's remains. In the end, Andy McCauley was charged with murder and sentenced to 2 life terms in prison. Next up is an irresponsible father whose son secretly called the police after enduring one too many injuries at his father's hands.
We got a call about, who called? I believe it was your son.
Yeah. For what?
There's no arrest
I got a
warrant.
teenager.
No, you're
You have
fine.
A teenager?
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened.
He's a teenager. I'm asleep.
He tried to hit me. I defended myself, and that turned him into pushing me into the chair and trying to hit me in the head.
Come here. You to come out.
Under arrest?
Yes.
On the 26th of June 2025, police responded to a domestic call involving a father and his teenage son. What initially appeared to be a routine welfare check quickly escalated into a tense and complicated confrontation between an unhinged dad and the law.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Yeah, we got a call about,
Who called?
I believe it was your son?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you come out and talk to me? And can you call him out too?
What's going on?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's going on? He called.
What's going on?
Oh, that's what I'm figuring out.
Okay.
What's going on? Okay. I guess there was some kind of argument between you and him.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Teenager.
Yeah, teenager. I get it.
I'll call my son.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, buddy.
No, like I need to talk to him.
Is
right
there an
now.
arrest warrant or something?
Well, I need to figure out if there is an arrest or not. So.
For what?
There's no arrest
I got a
warrant.
teenager.
No,
You
you're
have a
fine.
teenager?
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened.
He's a teenager. I'm asleep.
No, I get it. I'm just wondering what's going on.
Thank you, sir. I'll call my son.
Where is he?
He is not here right now, sir.
He's not here?
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Yes. I gotta get to work, sir.
Okay.
What is he? What's going on?
Well, I heard there was. Well, he called us. He said there was some argument between you and him. So that's what I'm wondering about. What happened?
You got an easy job.
What do you mean?
You got an easy job, bud.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I need to talk to both parties to see what's going on.
He's okay right now.
Okay.
You don't have his number?
No, I don't. Well, let me see. Actually, maybe.
Okay.
Is he not home?
No, he's not home right now.
Okay. Let me see if I can find his number.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm his father. I don't need to get a hard time, sir.
I'm not trying to get you a hard time either.
You trample on my rights.
Okay.
Please.
Well,
Please step off the curtilage of my home.
Well, listen to me. I'm investigating
Please step off the
something.
curtilage of my home.
I'm investigating something. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Please step off the curtilage of my. Please, sir.
Okay. I got his number. Do you want me to call him?
Please step off the.
Okay.
Officers first made contact with the father, whose behavior immediately raised concerns. He was defensive and dismissive. He knew that the cops being at his doorstep meant that karma had finally come around a little faster than usual. He needed to somehow justify his actions, even if he sounded ridiculous.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, this is Deputy Sonny with King County Sheriff's Office.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you're the one who called?
Oh,
Yeah, I called earlier.
Okay, are you here?
Yeah, I'm in the back right now.
Okay, can you come out? Your father is now very compliant with us, so.
Okay, I'm in socks right now and the back door is locked, so.
Okay.
Hang on, give me a second.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I'm talking to him right now.
Sure.
So
He's a
when he
minor,
comes
sir.
out?
He is a minor, sir. Thank you.
Is there a mother or anybody else
No,
in the house?
no.
Okay.
I'm his father. Sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please give me a little space here, sir.
I'm not. You have the whole door, man.
Curtilage of my home, sir.
Hey, what's up? All right.
Dude, stay away, please.
We're having a family argument.
Okay.
Please step off the curtilage of my home, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, officer. Do you have a card, sir?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to you, okay? Just so you know, this is an ongoing investigation, okay?
Good.
There's
Please leave
you're
your
gonna
card right here,
okay.
sir.
No, I'm gonna have to talk to you like in person.
To me right now, sir.
Okay. Well, give me a second. Let me talk to your son
Okay,
first.
sir. Please leave your card right
Thanks,
here, sir. Do you have a card, sir?
Okay. Well, I need. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Are you injured or anything?
A little bit, not that bad. It's minor.
Okay. Do you want me?
I got it. Jesus Christ, Sam.
What's
Trying to hit me with the chair, dude. Please.
Please.
Please
Get
don't
your
do
shoes
that.
on.
All right. Don't close the door, man.
I'm right here, sir. I'm right here, sir. Call my lawyer, sir.
Yeah. Call your lawyer, but don't close the door on me.
That version of events began to fall apart once officers spoke with the son. He was quite calm and cooperative and painted a very different picture, contradicting his father's claims and suggesting a pattern of troubling behavior.
What you got, my man?
Do you have a card, sir?
I do. It's in my car. I'll get it later.
Sir?
Huh?
I don't believe there's any eminence threat to your card.
What's that?
Can you please give me a card of yours, sir?
You got water?
I'll get it later. I'm not gonna get it now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
No. What's going on? Why are we here?
Have a good day, sir. Because I got a teenager, sir, and that's fine.
Okay. Well, can you talk to me about it? I have kids. Maybe I understand.
That's all I'm gonna say, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
So your statement is you have kids, and that's why we're here.
Sir, can you please step off the curtilage of my home? I did ask you for some identification, sir.
Keller
Get a
102.
copy of your cards.
Last name Keller. Badge number 102.
Let me get some paper right down.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Good day. Oh, Samuel.
Okay. Officer Keller, 151. Thank you.
Nope, 102.
All right. Thank you.
Why are we here?
Yeah, it's a good question, huh? But like I said, that's my son. I don't want to answer any more questions, sir. I'm a father.
Okay,
son,
so
a single father. He's a teenager, sir.
So we're here investigating a domestic battery, possibly. So I'd like to get your side of the story.
Sir, I have no comments for you right now.
You have no comments.
No, domestic battery?
Mm-hmm.
Father and a son, sir.
Yeah, it qualifies.
Thank you.
So you don't want to talk to me?
It's my son.
I understand. Are you saying you don't want to speak to me?
Sir, what else is there to say?
I need to figure out what happened here.
As the interview continued, the son detailed exactly what had happened inside the home, leaving little room for doubt.
What caused the argument? Can I take pictures?
Yeah, this is from yesterday.
Okay.
Because we
He did that yesterday?
Yeah, we were fighting here, and this is from 2 days ago. We were fighting in the middle of the street.
You were fighting in the middle of the street?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was bad. This is... Sorry, I've explained this to so many people, and no one has helped me. I'm just kind of tired of explaining the same thing. So I'm just... Dude, I'm so fed up. Can I just show you photos I've been taking of events that's been leading up? We got into a fight a long time ago. Last time we got this bad where I got injured like this.
Yeah.
We got into a fight where I was trying to take a shower in the morning. There's no hot water. And he comes, I'm still naked, mind you. He comes breaking down the door while I'm still naked, and he tries to hit me. I gave him 2 black eyes that day. I'm sure if he shows you a photo of that, you understand. This isn't a new thing. This isn't a new thing.
Good.
No.
A lot of this is just over. I found out he's been taking my money, which has annoyed me, and he's denied it, and he's tried charging me for
Oh, no, go ahead.
I don't want to leave him, because I do believe he has potential. But he can get like this.
Would you like me to
Temper, thank you.
Okay. Then what happened? Why are we here?
Okay, what happened today?
Today, I caught him drinking, and I was like, dude, you can't keep drinking like this. Can you please get up? 6 o'clock, can you please get up? He goes, in the morning, 6 p.m., he's still sleeping. I caught him drinking. I'm like, dude, can you please stop drinking? It's 6 o'clock, please get up. God, shut the fuck up. I don't know how it escalated. He tried to hit me. I defended myself, and that turned him into pushing me into the chair and trying to hit me in the head. Then he moved from the chair and tried to hit me with the white chair that you can see back there just behind him. It's on the floor right now in the kitchen.
And you started hitting you with the chair, right?
Yeah, no, I defended myself from the chair. Then he tried to go back. It was really fast.
Meanwhile, the father remained combative and unwilling to cooperate, making it increasingly clear that he was hiding something. Based on the son's statements and the totality of the circumstances, officers had little choice but to take action.
How old is he? He can take care of himself. So again, if you don't want to cooperate, you can go sit in jail for 72 hours.
I'm going to jail for 72 hours.
If you're not going to give me any part of your story, that's a possibility.
Let me consult with an attorney.
I mean, this is not the time or place for that. You only need an attorney if you're being arrested.
You're arresting me, sir.
I am not arresting you, not at this point, no. However, if you don't want to cooperate, you will be held on a 72-hour investigative hold.
Sorry?
If you don't want to cooperate, you will be held on a 72-hour investigative detention. That is not an arrest.
Dude, no. You're not. Don't try to manipulate.
Don't talk to him.
I'm sorry.
Ignore him while we figure out what's going on.
So he's got injuries.
I do believe he can be a cooperative person that doesn't get like this, but I don't know what happened. I seriously don't.
Okay.
He said around 6, he told his dad he stopped drinking. He
Because he's
lashed
been
out on
sleeping
him.
all day today. He hasn't done anything.
So he lashed out on him and started beating him. He said throw you on the ground and hit you on the head?
He didn't throw me on the ground. He threw me on the chair.
On the chair.
And he tried to hit me. I don't know if there's a bruise on my head. I doubt it. It didn't feel that hard. But he still hit me like around this area.
And then all the stuff on your left arm is from him?
Today, yesterday, and 2 days ago.
So yesterday they said they had a fight right there.
So you've had fights 3 days in a row that have gotten physical with your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, it's been like this for months, but I don't want to be taking like DCFS. I don't want that to be involved because that happened to my brother and I saw how bad that can get. Like I said, I do believe it can get better. He's just in this weird phase right now, and I just need to be away from it. I can't be near that.
I get that.
This has been a story with his family for his entire life. He gets like this during certain points.
Is your mom in the
life.
picture at all?
She is, but she lives far, far away.
So they're not together.
No. She wants to take me, but I go to school here.
She hasn't given up parental rights or anything like that?
He did go to prison a few years ago, so my custody did get handed over to her, but I went back with him, so I'm confused on what that does mean for me.
Anything recent, though? Any recent custody agreements that you know of?
No, yeah.
Was it through Kane or a different county?
I'm not sure. It might have been through Kane, but I'm not 100% on the situation.
Okay.
I was only 12 when all that happened.
Right, understandable.
Did you call the police yesterday?
No.
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 The day before that, no.
Yeah.
Nobody else
I was
called the
able to
police?
fend for myself yesterday, that's why I didn't call
Yeah.
him. Today is just like the first that he actually got the upper hand on me in the fight. The house has been trashed, like, looks like a homeless person, and I've been trying so hard to fix it. This is what it used to look like before I started cleaning it. I've been pissed because he's not been helping me clean it, and he just continues to make it worse. So I'm like, come on, dude, can you please help me? Can you please help me? He's like, stop, just don't clean it, don't clean it. And he tries to fight me when I'm trying to help him. I don't understand it.
All right. Give us 1 minute, okay?
Even as he was placed under arrest, the father attempted to deflect blame and portray himself as the victim, refusing to take any responsibility for his actions.
I need you to come out.
Under arrest?
Yes.
What's the charge?
You need to come out.
Okay, can I write a phone number down, sir?
I'll give you a second. Let me put you in handcuffs, and then we'll write it down for you. How about that?
Can I talk to my son, please?
No.
Could you
Let
save
him
yourself a little bit of time?
Just walk out.
All right. Officer Sandy, can I please talk to my son?
Yes, you can, but we have to put you in handcuffs first, okay?
Any way we can avoid the handcuffs in jail?
Brian.
We have.
Brian.
All right, be compliant with us. You know how this goes. You've been that route before, right?
Brian.
So you need to come out. Yeah, you need to come out.
Am I going to jail?
Yes, you are going to jail. You need to come out.
Brian.
What's the bond?
You need to come out, and we'll talk about it. So if you just come out.
Okay. I gotta call a friend. So I made
Brian, come outside, then make your phone call. Brian?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you know.
Excuse me, I got gas. 376-0215.
I'm gonna let you know this now. If this doesn't go smooth, I'm also charging you with obstruction.
Excuse me.
So make this as easy as possible.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna.
Drop the cigarette. Put it out.
You may help me out here, please.
Man, this is my son, man. Come on.
You gotta put out the cigarette. Come on, put the cigarette out, brother.
Tell you what, if you're gonna cooperate and you stick to your word, I'll let you finish the cigarette.
Yes, sir.
But if you're gonna be a jackass,
I know. Buddy, I'm not trying to be a jackass.
I'm just letting you know.
Yes, sir.
The way you were with me at the door pretty well signaled that you were gonna be a jackass.
You don't deserve that.
So
disrespect.
if you're gonna cooperate,
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'll let you finish the cigarette.
Thank you, sir.
But we're gonna do it out here.
Okay.
There is no bond.
There's no more bond in Illinois.
Remember when Illinois passed the
You
Safety
gotta
Act?
see a judge tomorrow.
More than likely, the judge will let you out tomorrow,
I'll let you out.
but you have to see a judge.
Can I get some socks, man? And I'm not trying to run, but can I?
They have socks for you at the jail.
They have everything.
Could we save a little time, please? He's not in any imminent danger, man.
This is what it is. Just finish your cigarette, and then we're gonna do what we have to do.
Could you please?
Brian.
Can you please stand there?
Just finish your cigarette, and we're gonna do what we have to do.
Single dad, man. Come on.
I get it. That's called tampering with a witness.
It's
so
You know
it's
your
best just
rights,
to keep
you know
your mouth
everything,
shut.
brother. I don't have to tell you nothing.
Stop talking to him, or we're gonna get rid of the cigarette. And we're
It's
gonna
just more charges are adding to your job. So stop talking. We're not charging you, but if you stop talking, brother.
Just finish
Trust
your
me.
cigarette, and then let's get this over with. So here
we're charging.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing with these charges.
Yes, sir.
He may be the victim, but it's domestic battery, so the state becomes the complainant.
I was asleep, man.
The way Illinois law is codified
Yes, sir.
is
Yes, sir.
victims in a domestic battery situation, the state becomes the victim. The state places a high severity on
yes.
domestic battery.
This is my son, a single dad.
I get it.
He's going through some teenage stuff, man.
I
He's going
get it.
through some really tough
He's
teenage
also
stuff.
got injuries.
Injuries from what, Sam?
Hey.
Would you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop it. Finish the cigarette.
Who's pressing the charges? You?
I am.
Come on. Come on, brother.
There's no come on.
Would you please reconsider, man?
I literally don't have a choice. If I don't arrest you, I go to jail. That's how serious this
Can we
is.
sit down and talk, man, over a cup of coffee, please?
Please?
Without whoever's with the witness, man. Can we please sit down and talk?
We can go over to my car and talk.
We have my son there. I mean, I can talk to you.
You can talk to me over here. Anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me? You got any bullets?
No.
Alcohol?
No.
Knives?
Best I know.
Any drugs?
No.
Okay, put your left foot in first.
Okay,
put your left foot in.
Alright, you got a bad back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can fit fingers in between there.
What the f*** gun you got? What kind of gun you got there, brother?
Yeah, 15.
In the end, the father was charged with domestic battery.